We're here.
Let's get it going.
Welcome to episode 1 of, oh my God, the Pink and Max podcast.
Oh, that was a great start. Max.
It's a great fucking start.
Absolutely.
I do this. I've done about 3 podcasts now.
All right, my fault.
Two of them I started, by the way.
I just got boomed. I ain't gonna lie, but sorry. Let's get back on topic.
Come on now.
Get back on topic.
Don't diminish my resume.
Let's get back.
Don't fucking diminish my resume.
Your resume.
You diminished your resume.
No, I didn't.
You see, that's why the audience can't even hear you, because your mic's all the way up here.
Oh, they can hear me all right.
Oh, they can hear you all right?
Yeah, they can hear me all right.
Let me see. Yeah, maybe. I don't know.
Can you hear me now?
That's probably too much. All right. So, welcome to the Max and Pink, or Pink and Max podcast, however you want to frame it. I think it's Pink and Max on YouTube, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, RSS Podcast, whatever the hell you want to call it. Basically, we're a little comedy sports type of podcast, and we're going to talk about everything that's happened within the world of sports over the last week, and some other things as well. So, on today's agenda, here's what we got. We got a crap ton of football.
We got so much football right now.
Football. Week 1 was last week. The final slate of games actually ended on Monday. I think you considered that, right? Monday was like the last slate of games for week 1.
Yeah, it definitely was. Yeah, it was. Just started week 2 today.
Yeah, basically, we're going to talk a little bit about...
Started week 2 technically yesterday, because today's Wednesday, but...
Yeah, so basically we're going to talk about, I'm a Jets fan. He's a Giants fan. We're going to touch up on that a little bit.
Die hard, bro. It's okay, though. Don't troll me.
I hate the Buffalo Bills, so I have to talk about them because I'm going to rant about them. Green Bay's terrifying. Yeah.
They're not terrifying. They're scary.
Yeah, they're scary.
They're scary.
They're maybe scary.
They're scary.
And Jalen Carter likes to spit on people. So
absolutely. Jalen, we're going to get into that. My man, Jay Cart.
That's one of a few things we're going to talk about.
Jay Cartman, man.
But for our first segment of our pod, we finally discussed that this was going to be our first segment like 30 minutes ago. We've been prepping this for like 2.5, 3 weeks now. We finally got this. This is what we call the therapy session. Basically, we're going to talk about a lot of random stuff in the sports world, whether it's in sports, life. We're just going to vent a little bit. And we're going to start off with Trey, because he's got a lot of shit to say. Trey, go ahead now. Oh, what's the first team we're gonna talk about? Go ahead now.
We're gonna talk about the New York motherfucking football Giants.
All right, and
that's what we're gonna talk about.
That's where I sit down.
All right, perfect. You ready for me? All right, perfect. So let's fucking start off the fucking thing. First of all, how the fuck does Daniel Jones want to play fucking good after he fucking leaves us because he wants to have a better O-line? First of all, we're gonna get into that. The O-line is a piece of shit on our team. Whoever the fuck his name is, James Hudson, Chris Hudson, I don't give a fuck. This O-line's ass. Bro, if Andrew Thomas doesn't come back next week, I might throw somebody through a fucking wall, bro. It's not gonna be Max.
What the fuck? What did I do?
I'm sorry, buddy. But I'm throwing somebody through a fucking wall next week. Best believe, bro. They fucking lose again because of O-line play.
I'm not gonna catch it straight for no reason.
My therapy session. Shane fucking Bowen, our defensive coordinator. If you don't get your head out your fucking ass, I swear to God, bro. Because holy shit, how the fuck do you have this good of a defensive front, bro? And we can't fucking do shit. This is my fucking problem with these, bro, at the end of the day. Sorry. But this is my problem with these people at the end of the day, bro. Like, I constantly keep going, and it's the same goddamn results every fucking year. Shane Bowen, please get off my team. I don't even want you anymore. Listen, that bald-headed fuck, Mike Kafka, he's got one more fucking time. Call some bullshit again, bro, where you can't score on the 3-yard line, bro. Or the 1-yard line. If you don't QB sneak that shit. Alright, anyway, I'm sorry. I'm getting a little upset out of character right now. I'm just going through a little bit right now. My Giants are not doing too good. I'm also a Knicks and a Mets fan. Listen, my Mets just lost last night to the Phillies. I'm not in the mood. The Commanders? Bro, if I gotta see that little skinny fuck Jaden Daniels smile one more fucking time while he's just gliding through us, bro, beating our ass, I promise you, bro. Oh, yeah, just end me right there, bro, because I might have to get bleeped out. They might cancel me after this.
So what I find to be so funny is that Jaden Daniels wasn't even a part of this list. You just brought him up for no reason.
I don't care. I don't give a fuck.
And damn, bro. What's on your heart?
I've been holding that in for a minute, bro.
You see, I was annoyed, but I kind of left it all on Sunday night, like, because that shit was stupid.
Oh, I feel better now. Don't worry.
Did you talk about Danny Dimes? All right, we still got more for Trey. Go ahead.
Why would you say that name?
Daniel Jones had a great game.
Don't say that name.
Well, 33-0.
Don't say that.
Wasn't
name.
that the score?
Don't say that name.
What was the stat? Let's look up the stats.
I'm like an army dude with dementia, bro. Don't say that name. That's my war saying right there, bro. You're gonna trigger me.
Oh, you got PTSD from him?
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Oh, he had a great game. QE rating of 115.9.
Mm-hmm.
75.9 completion percentage, 272 yards, and a touchdown. That's a solid game.
Oh yeah, that's a great game, and he had a rushing touchdown too, right?
That was probably his only touchdown then?
No, he had a passing one too. Best believe, buddy.
Well, then Google's wrong.
Yeah, fuck Google. I think he did at least.
Yeah. It looks like he had a pretty good game. What happened with his?
You wanna know what happened, Max?
He left the Giants.
You wanna know what happened? Besides that, he has a fucking O-line. Now listen, me being me, I'm an offensive lineman. If you have no O-line, you have nothing. A quarterback is the most important player on the field when he can get the goddamn ball out. Russell Wilson was dying, bro. Respectfully, there's only so much prayer you can do before you just start saying fuck this, bro. Like, bro, if you're getting lit up 24-7, bro, all I'm saying is, bro, like, eventually, bro, you gotta grab somebody by the face mask and say fuck all this kind-hearted shit and say lock the hell in, bro. But Russ doesn't curse. He's a very respectful man. Shout out to Russ and Sierra. We love you very much. But Sierra, please do him some justice tonight. Rub his body a little bit. Make sure he's healthy. And let him lock in for the Cowboys. Because please, I cannot lose to the Cowboys 2 straight times again this year, bro. My mental's not okay, bro.
I'm glad you brought up the Cowboys because that's a divisional rival. The Jets are going against a divisional rival this upcoming Sunday.
Oh, are they?
Oh, they sure are.
Oh my god, bro. My mental's not okay right now, bro.
It's not.
Please.
But before I even get to that point, I just want to talk about my team, the New York Football Jets.
Oh, absolutely. Please go ahead, bro. My ranting is low-key a little done right now.
Now, I will say this. A lot of my rant isn't towards the Jets as a whole. Now, I'm like a fake Jets fan. I'm not going to lie. Now, that's something to say because I don't know who the hell is a fake Jets fan. I could have chosen any other team. I was actually, fun fact, I was a Steelers fan when I was younger because I love Troy Polamalu. I don't know if you knew that. But,
no, I didn't.
I don't know everybody on the Jets. I'm just a football fan. I just watch it and see how it goes. I like this team. I like how they're looking. My rant isn't on them though. My rant's on Aaron Rodgers. Because why is it that when we had him, there wasn't much he could do? But we go against him, 240 plus yards and 4 touchdowns later.
Oh, don't forget about the interview. What he said.
We don't gotta talk about that. You want to see me more at it? No. We don't gotta talk about that because later on that night I was pissed, and I'll get to that in a second too.
I mean, we can get into that. No. Session for a reason.
Do you know why? Do you know why I don't want to get into it? Because I completely forgot what he said on purpose, so I don't want to remember. So
I can tell you.
What did he say? Go ahead.
Oh, perfect. He said, as long as he beats the Jets, and this isn't his quoted thing. I'm just summarizing it a little bit. He basically just referred to saying that as long as he beat everybody in the Jets organization or associated with the Jets, he's happy.
Yeah.
That was very petty.
Yeah. No duh. He's a petty man.
Oh, I know he's an asshole, but I mean, you kind of did that already, pal. When you first got him, bro brought all his players over, his fucking people over here just to play like a piece of ass and tear his Achilles in the first game.
The first game? Try the first 4 plays. On 9/11 at that. 9/11.
Wasn't a good day for New York that day.
No. It's like, I swear, dude, this team has only trolled me over the last 10 years of my life. But I will say this. The Jets' offensive line is still a little bit shaky. But
they looked really good yesterday, though.
They did. Or on Sunday,
whatever it is. I'm sorry. Sunday.
But what big help is that now you have a scrambling QB. A quarterback that's basically a dual threat. Aaron Rodgers is 35 million years old. He's like a fossil, okay? I think this is going to be one of his few good games this season, and then he's going to call it quits. Justin Fields is a young dude. He could run around a bit. But what he also showed is that he could throw into the pocket, too. He had a great touchdown pass to Garrett Wilson on the right sideline.
Listen, your O-line looked really good, too, honestly. To be honest with you, blocking T.J. Watt and Hayward, Highsmith, and Cam Hayward, that's not easy.
And I'm not mad if we're going to talk about
a great job.
If we're going to talk about the Steelers defense, I'm not entirely mad at Wilson for I don't call it dropping the ball.
You know what I said.
He got laid out.
Yeah, listen, you know why I said he should have.
Him and Jalen Ramsey were going back and forth. All right.
Mm-hmm. Say the truth.
Wilson lost. That's it. Wilson lost.
You know what I said.
He got popped. I'm not gonna lie, but I can't say he dropped the ball. It was a great hit. It was a great hit. Like it was textbook.
It was phenomenal. It's a textbook hit to knock the ball out. And
that's just how you lose. That's it.
It's okay. And sometimes you live with that. But at the end of the day, I live with that on a case scenario where, listen, respectfully, if you're gonna try to punk that person, Jalen Ramsey. There you go. You see how I did it right there? Yeah, I know you like it.
We already got 2, so.
Oh yeah, I'm on a roll. I'm only doing 2 right now. I'm on a roll, fellas. All right. Anyway, if you want to punk a person like Jalen Ramsey, at the end of the day, bro, you gotta back it up, bro. And like, listen, at the end of the day, he played a good game, but that last play, you know, Jalen Ramsey's hunting for you. So if he's gonna hunt for you, you might as well just be a man and hold on to that shit, because that's your pride. That's your man pride right there. And respectfully, I'm not dropping that ball no matter what. I can have a broken rib. I'm not dropping that ball. And I'm going to stand up and go, ow. Just like that.
But, like I said, that's not even what I was upset with the most. Do you know what really, really pissed me off? You might take a wild guess.
What really pissed you off in that game?
No. That day.
Oh, that day. Was it Buffalo coming back and winning?
You have a 15-point lead with what? 4 minutes left. 4 fucking minutes left.
How you think Brendan felt?
Okay, yeah, he's an actual Ravens fan. He was sad.
I know.
Sad. He didn't want to talk to nobody.
Did you see his Instagram?
Oh yeah.
Bro,
it was bad.
He's going through it. Like, listen, I know I went through it, but he's going through it.
But so we have this thing, especially with our friend Jaden, where when there's teams that are playing that we don't like, we call it a hate watch. Okay? My hate watch was nowhere near complete this week.
You thought it was?
I thought it was. When I saw D-Hop snag that with one hand,
I thought it was game.
I thought it was over.
Joshua Marcellus Allen, because that man is black.
Oh my God,
he did it again.
I don't like him, but I have to put credit where credit is due.
That boy is nice.
He's the Winter Soldier.
He is indeed the Winter Soldier.
They play in one of the coldest, if not the coldest stadium.
Bro can't lose, bro. He got the baddest John, one of the baddest Johns on the planet. He's the MVP of the league. He making a bunch of bread. He's set. He's set, bro. Sorry, buddy.
All right, so next, we're gonna kind of switch it over to the NBA a little bit.
A little bit.
There's not much going on with the league. You know, there's a little bit of drama here and there, but there's one thing I really want to point out, and it's this young giant of a man, this 2K created player. You know where I'm going now.
Oh God, bro.
I actually got news this morning.
Bro's a 2K glitch, bro.
I got news this morning, but before I even go, we're talking about Victor Wembanyama. Wembanyama.
All
right, the center for the San Antonio Spurs. For those who don't know, he's been going on a bit of a world tour, you could say. So last year, he was training with Jamal Crawford to work on his handles a bit. Obviously, he got drafted by San Antonio. Greg Popovich, one of the greatest NBA coaches of all time. Guess who's also on that coaching staff? Tim Duncan. Yeah, one of the greatest power forwards of all time. Guess who
the greatest power forward of all time.
You could definitely say that.
It's over.
And guess who likes to visit the facility? Yeah, the likes of Tony Parker and Manu Ginobili. A bunch of Hall of Famers. So
got shit talking from Kevin Garnett, brother.
So we're gonna get to that. So he got drafted by that. Then this summer, this is going to be his third year, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Third year.
So this summer, he decided to go and hang out with some monks. For what reason, I don't know. I don't understand. He decided to stay with them for
He needs to get wise for the Wilt Chamberlain numbers. He's about to put up these 2K ass numbers that are about to happen.
He was there for 2 weeks or like a month, something like that?
Like a month, bro. So he was doing like absolutely pure like mental stakes things, I think, where it was like he couldn't eat certain things. I think he couldn't like eat certain foods. He was on like a water cleanse, bro. It was crazy. So he was doing a lot of crazy stuff.
He was doing some mental stuff. So if he's trying to mellow himself, then why in the hell is he training with Kevin Garnett? Which happened right after.
He probably did it honestly, bro, to bear the shit talk that he's gonna get from everybody else. Because I feel like shit talk gets to a lot of people's heads, especially when you're that great. People are gonna say something to you, and you're gonna want to try to take over a game, but sometimes it gets in your head so much. Like, Kevin Garnett's the greatest shit talker ever. We all know this.
Yeah.
But if you can bear the talks of Kevin Garnett, you can bear anybody at the end of the day. Nobody will ever get in your head again.
My thing is this, like, they didn't even when the picture was posted, it wasn't them on the court. He was on a bench and Garnett was standing up, like it looked like he was yelling. What are you doing now? I just saw this picture yesterday, and actually this morning, and it was a picture from last night. I don't know if you know what I'm talking about now. There's a video or a picture of Wembanyama's back, and guess who's right in front of him? Hakeem Olajuwon.
So, hey, everybody wants to, just go ahead and give up the championships now, bro, because I respectfully don't think Victor Wembanyama is losing a single game after this now, because bro's about to become the next world champion. He's averaging 85 points. His MP is 85 points, 45 rebounds, 0 assists, because fuck everybody else on that team. It's his shit. And I want to say about what you think, like 55 blocks?
Listen, obviously this is jokes, but what he's doing is trying to become a created 2K player in the year of our Lord 2025.
Respectfully, bro, all I want my Knicks to do is just make it far. But if they gotta see that motherfucker, bro,
we beat him once on Christmas Day.
Yeah, we did.
Mikal Bridges had 40.
Mm-hmm. How much did he have, though, Max?
42.
With how many blocks?
How many blocks?
Max's stat line was crazy. If you want me to look up the stat line, I
gotta look it up.
Yeah, I'm about to say, I'll look up.
Wendy's stat line Christmas.
Like, honestly, bro.
Okay, it wasn't anything insane. Well, I mean, it was doing wrong. It was a great game, but let's see.
What was the stat line?
He almost had a 5x5.
Okay, so what are you talking about here? Like,
he almost had a 5x5.
He almost had a 5x5. Like, said that's so calm. Like, what are you talking
about? For those
who
don't know, 5x5 is basically, I mean, he didn't have any steals. Maybe he had like 1 or 2. But for those who don't know, 5x5 is basically at least 5 statistical points, I guess you can say,
in every category.
In the major categories. So he had 42 points, the most by a visitor on Christmas time at Madison Square Garden. Shocker. 18 rebounds, 4 assists, and 4 blocks. Okay.
Like, did you really want to think about that?
Well, I watched the game. I remember.
Oh, I watched the game too. Don't worry. I was on my seat. I was shitting myself, bro. Like, I was actually scared. Like, I thought he was about to end our whole shit. Just him single-handedly.
They're gonna be the Spurs are gonna be a problem this year. They got De'Aaron Fox.
I've been telling people that. I think De'Aaron Fox shouldn't be on that team though.
Why not?
Because I think that if them getting your boy from Rutgers, Dylan Harper, I don't think De'Aaron Fox is a great facilitator. I think he's a really good scorer, and I think he's a decent defender. But I think your boy Dylan Harper gives more of the facility that they need for Wemby to go crazy. Because De'Aaron Fox needs his touches just as much as Wemby does. And respectfully, when you have Wembanyama on your team, get the fuck out the way. Because that was fucking, what's his name? What's that motherfucker that be dyeing his hair and shit because Dennis Rodman's his favorite player and shit? Number 10.
I know who you're talking about.
Jeremy Sohan. But that was the problem why he couldn't play the point guard position, because he wants to score too. But Wemby, respectfully, is the most unguardable person in this whole league, and I'd be damned if anybody says anything else.
So the thing about Fox is that I think it works with Harper being there too.
Yes.
So let me explain why why I think he should be there.
Mm-hmm.
I think Harper, and a lot of people are gonna disagree, but he's still a rookie, and you're going from Rutgers. All due respect to my school, or my former school, Rutgers graduate class of 2025.
Post-university.
Harper came from a Rutgers school that was 15-17, or some record like that. They were under 500, with the expectation of making at least the second round, maybe the Sweet 16 in that NCAA tournament, because they also had Ace Bailey. People forget about him. And, well, he made his name known in the draft because of the drama he caused. But that's a different story. I think he'll be okay. I think Harper's going to be better.
He's gonna play good in Utah, bro. Ace is going to play good.
My ultimate point is this. I think Harper is a better 6-man. I think he'll be a great 6-man right behind Fox, and they could potentially rotate. Now, the issue with this is that Fox is so used to starting. All right? So then at that point, if they try to go back and forth with it, then Fox is going to be like, I want out of here. I need more minutes. But the way I see it, if Harper's young, so he'll listen to what anyone says. And if it's people in the Spurs organization telling him, I think he should listen. Because outsiders within the Spurs organization are going to get involved. Timmy's going to be like, you should do this. But I think it's a great idea. Have him at 6 man. He'll be nasty. Think about Jared McCain, okay, with Philly last year.
Before he tore his ACL?
He was nasty.
Filthy.
Wasn't he on the bench? It was Tyrese Maxey.
He started on the bench, then he was getting ready to start, and then he tore his ACL.
So I'm pretty sure McCain was on the bench when he was playing.
McCain is nasty.
Disgusting. And he's going to be disgusting again.
Yeah, he is. Tyrese Maxey and him are that future of that team. Paul George needs to get out of there because he's not helping that team at all because he's ass right now. He's so inconsistent nowadays. And respectfully, when you have a good wing on him, like when we played him, we just threw an OG Anunoby on him and bro was clamping his ass up.
Yeah.
Now, Joel Embiid, we don't got to talk about him. You know how much I hate Joel Embiid. But those two are going to be the future. So I get what you're saying at the end of the day. I definitely do.
Yeah. I think Harper can make a great 6 man. I think he could be a great
for his first couple of years, absolutely. Yeah. I think so. I'm just saying in terms of future wise, I just think that eventually it's going to be him and Wemby in the future, obviously. Mm-hmm. But that's just really my take. Like I don't think De'Aaron's really going to fit that well on this team for the next few years. I think he could be there for a year or two, but I don't think he'll fit there for multiple years.
Well,
I think they can get
about 3 to 4 years, unless he gets traded.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Trade wise, I think you can get a lot of value for De'Aaron Fox, and I think they should trade to get a bench.
Yeah, I can see that. Build your team around Wemby.
Exactly. What's the point, bro? You have your starting team. Respectfully, all you need is the point guard, which is Dylan Harper. You just need the guy that's going to be like, everybody get out the way. I'm about to give him the ball. Yeah. That's all you need, really, with Wemby in the starting group. And then the backup group, when Wemby sits down, you just need somebody to cater to him. When he gets off, to not obviously, because nobody's maintaining that unless you fucking sign God or Giannis or something, which is impossible. But I mean, unless they want to trade for Giannis. But anyway, no.
I think we should move on. We went overboard on the therapy session. We kind of just we talked about the NBA for a little bit, but let's get back to the NFL right now.
We're chatting a little bit. Yeah,
let's get back to the NFL. Again, this is high priority. Week 1 just finished. Everybody was expecting and hoping that this is going to be a great NFL season, and I think it's proven so far. A lot of these teams, they look good. Even the ones that lost. I'll even say my Jets too. Obviously the Ravens, but they love losing to a comeback kid, and that's where we're going to start out with Buffalo's comeback versus Baltimore. You know, out in what was it called, Highmark Stadium in Orchard Park, whatever.
It's good. I don't remember exactly what the stadium was, but I tell you what, that game. That was a great game.
That was a great game.
That was a great game.
Start to finish.
Although, like I said, I agree with you. My here's not here, which leads to one of my points. Here's my thing. I think Lamar Jackson's phenomenal, but I think I always will forever, and Ravens fans can disagree with me. I don't care what people say, but I will always say Lamar Jackson will never become successful until they get him the actual right pieces to succeed. Because respectfully, in this kind of game, when you're going against Buffalo, you always got to expect Buffalo to come back. But also, too, their defense isn't all that good. They have Jair. Yeah, cool. Jair's not really the same dude that he was a few years back, right? So that really wasn't a phenomenal pickup. Roquan Smith is a dog. Boy's a dog. Boy's a demon. But then D-line-wise, they got, and a Jabu, maybe a couple others. But it's like... And then, obviously, they got Kyle Hamilton. He's filthy. But, when you're playing with a defense like that, you have to have all 11 men on the field be at least benefit somehow in order to stop a team like the Bills. Because respectfully, the Bills got one of the best O-lines in the league too. Mm-hmm. And you can't have no mediocre D-line. It can't be okay. Josh Allen has to get pressured in order to fold. And that was one of the problems on why Kansas City was always beating him. Chris Jones was on his ass all game. And obviously... like I said, the Bills' O-line is really tough. They're really tough to get past. They got a great 5. It's starting from the right tackle all the way to the left tackle. They got a great 5. And I just don't think that they that they look heavy to get the small pieces that they may think is all right, we can get past this. We got a great offense. We got this and that. We could probably get around this. No. Don't beat around the bush, because when you get to playoff time, those are the pieces that you need that are going to win you the game. Feel me? And it's I think that last time we all thought it was over when D-Hop scored that touchdown. We all did. But things happen. And that's your offense's job also to finish the game out. Now, Derrick Henry sold. We ain't gonna lie. He sold. He fumbled the ball in the last, 2 minutes, 2.5 minutes of the game. You can't do that, bro. You can't do that. That's what leads to comebacks. You were up by, 8? Like, bro, you were up by like 8 points, and you fumbled the ball, knowing you're a veteran and probably the second best running back in the league. You can't do that.
Yeah, it was someone who was trying to hate watch it. It was a rough watch.
It was.
I don't know what it is about the Baltimore Ravens and clutch play and just selling when it comes to it. Mm-hmm. And all this is showing is that Buffalo is an overall clutch team. Josh Allen is a clutch quarterback.
They're one of the clutchest team in the league.
They are.
They might be the clutchest team in the league.
The issue is that every time they go back and forth in the playoffs, they face Mahomes in the playoffs. And I can't hold up. I can't diminish Josh
I'm agreeing
Allen.
with you.
I can't diminish Josh Allen because he is always clutch. It's just he doesn't get the ball last.
When you're dealing with somebody like Patty, especially throughout the years of Patty, when he was in those clutch games, like those overtime games, that overtime game, bro, ain't nothing you could do about that, bro. Like he went bar for bar with Patrick Mahomes. Yeah. And respectfully, with Patty, the problem is you can't give him too much. It doesn't matter how much time you give him; he's always likely gonna find a way. And they gave him 13 seconds, and they gave him seconds.
That was disgusting.
And he did what he did, bro. Respect. You can't even get mad at that. You can't even get mad at that. That's just who he is. And at that time, he had Tyreek Hill. So Tyreek Hill in his prime. So sorry, but I don't think he was doing too much either. But like now, you're in a point where the Chiefs. I'm not gonna say anything about the Chiefs right now. I can't tell you. Can't give you a definitive answer. They're still gonna make the playoffs, but they got a chance. Buffalo got a chance to do something this year.
I think they can. I don't want them to.
Listen,
I don't want them to, but I think they have a shot at something. Let's move on really quick because, I think they do have a chance. We're gonna quickly segue to the Jets. I'm gonna make this really quick. I'll say my piece really quick.
I'll piggyback off you.
All right, I have the stats open. Obviously, I mentioned Aaron Rodgers' stats earlier when I was venting about this POS of a team. But here's a beautiful thing about this team this year. My New York Football Jets. I don't think they're POS this year. This is gonna be a part of my hot take later, but I think they're gonna be a solid team. I'm not gonna say they're gonna be great, but the team definitely looks better than last year. Now, mind you, it's only week one. It's only week one. Everyone can pass an eye test in week one, but
let
me name off some stats. All right?
Week one though, against what I will say for you. Sorry to cut you off, but week one against the best defense projected last year.
Yeah.
And you guys locked them up on offensively. Your offensive line played phenomenal because, respectfully, it's impossible to lock up TJ Watt. And the fact that they even did it to the extent that they did it at, Miles proud of them. That's such an accomplishment for your team. That's one, because y'all got great offensive line play. Garrett Wilson had a game.
Breece Hall had 100 yards.
Breece Hall had a game. Garrett Wilson had a game.
And you can argue Justin Fields had a game.
Exactly. So here's my thing, which leads to the one problem that y'all haven't had in a couple years, because it's still not a problem. Your defense has always been perfect. It was just the offense scoring. Y'all always struggle with scoring, so your games would be super close, and they would get Jets fans reeled in, and then they would lose because they can't score a touchdown or score.
Before years in the past, last time the Jets made the playoffs was 2011, but I'm gonna take 2015 or 2010, 2011, one of the two. 2010, I will say. I'm throwing 2015 out of the equation because they were 10-7. So I'll say it's been 10 years since we've had a capable team. All right, every year since then we've had a great defense. Some of those years we actually had a top 5 defense.
Exactly.
The issue is the same issue that the Giants are facing right now. When you are out there for 45 minutes of a 60-minute game,
it's exhausting.
You're gonna get scored on.
You're gonna get scored on. There's no defense that's stopping anybody that much when they're out there every single time, and there's nothing to hype them up or get them energized about. Like, for example, let's say you're the quarterback, right, and I'm the D lineman. If you go out there, throw a pick, and then we're on the 20-yard line, now we gotta go stop them, right?
Yeah.
All right, let's say we stop them and we get you the ball back with no score, with no points allowed. You go back out there, you get 3 and out. Now we gotta go back out there again. What is you feel eventually throughout the game, if you keep doing stuff like this, I'm gonna eventually be like, damn, bro, like, I don't know how much longer I could do this. And nobody will physically say that as a professional football player, but you could see it in the tone of how they're playing, because they're tired, they're exhausted. But if they're tired and exhausted, but your team is scoring back and forth, that gives me juice. Now I'm like, all right, we gotta go stop them now.
But that's
you feel me?
What the Giants are facing right now is what the Jets had to face a few years ago.
Oh, I definitely agree.
your front line on the defensive side for the Giants. All right, let me just clear this up right now. We're going to say a lot of we and your and that because this is just for fun, okay? All right.
This is a fact.
This is the Jets are my team. You know
the
what?
The Giants are my team.
I want to clear this up because I was always taught. Shout out to my boys at WRC. But I was always taught, don't say me, that, our, this, and that. Bump that, okay? Okay? I invested my time.
I was about to say.
I'm
going to say me, we, and stuff. I didn't, bro. 22 years of hell.
I need a minute.
I'm sorry.
I invested my time.
Sorry.
My time. I am 22 years old. I invested my time to this team. So it is my team. It is my team, okay? I haven't seen a playoff
Don't forget about the Knicks. Don't forget about the Knicks also.
15 years. I'm 22. I was 7 years old. The Knicks, I became a basketball fan in 2017. Which means I became a Knicks fan in 2017. That was the lowest of point. We were the worst team in the league, all right? Yankees, I don't count them. I don't like baseball as much. I just so happen to be decent at it, all right? Now, I just want to clear that up for anybody who's like, oh, you shouldn't be saying yours, ours. We're not professional, okay? And we invested our time to our teams.
I do. 22 years of hell, bro.
All right, so what were we saying? My bad, I had to call that right.
No, you're good. You're good. Take your time, buddy.
Okay. So basically, I was talking about the Giants, all right? Your front line on the defensive side is probably top 3 this year, all right?
Dangerous.
You guys have a potential, and I'm not saying there will be 10, but you guys have a potential to be
a top 10 defense.
A top 10 defense, and then as the weeks go, it'll slowly go down. The issue is, the reason why they will list them at top 10 and not like in a closer proximity to like top 5 is for the simple fact that you guys are going to keep getting scored on. And that is not to say
that they're playing bad.
Yes, but it's just how statistics work.
So you want to know personally what I think about this defense? So right, with this defense, I can break down the whole situation on why they even scored on us, right? So basically the first couple drives where they were scoring, or in the beginning, they scored 14 points in the first half. Okay, second half they scored 7. But here's the problem though, the adjustment that was made in the second half didn't stick. He didn't stick. Our defensive coordinator didn't stick to it. Shane Bowen is ass at his job because respectfully, here's my problem. If I have Dexter Lawrence, Abdul Carter, Brian Burns, and Kayvon Thibodeau rushing a passer, why do I have to play zone? Why am I playing zone? They're not going deep. And even if they do got to go deep, you know how long it takes for somebody to get ready to throw the ball deep? If Jaden is waiting there, he's not waiting for more than 2 seconds in that pocket. I'd be damned if you have 4 of those dudes rushing in the way that Abdul Carter played last night. And even the way that Kayvon played. We're not even going to talk about Brian Burns. Brian Burns was the best edge rusher on our team right now, the way he played. He had 2 sacks. They couldn't hold him yesterday. And then you got Dexter Lawrence, who's the best D tackle. And everybody's probably like, oh, well, he didn't show up. Respectfully, bro, personal life happens and there's certain things that you're not worried about right now. Respectfully, football is his love, his ride or die. But, bro, he's about to have a kid, bro. Respectfully, if I'm having a kid, bro, my mind's not focused on this right now. I'm making sure everything's good at home so I can run home. Now, when the kid is born, now we back to going to go get money. But right now, bro's got a kid on the way. Let the kid drop. Then we gonna get regular Dexter Lawrence back. I ain't worried about that. Plus, he was getting double teamed all day. Normal stuff. Because what are you gonna do on a double team? 2, our cornerbacks look good. They look good. Everybody was like, oh, they were allowed to. Paulson Adebo won against Terry McLaurin 4 times. Terry McLaurin had 2 targets against him for 20 yards. That's strapped. He clamped his ass up. Drew Phillips, our slot corner, phenomenal. Did a great job on Deebo Samuel. Got a tackle for us in the clutch, and they had to punt the ball away. Now, yes, did he miss the tackle against Deebo on his touchdown? Yes. But they shouldn't have been on the field at that point. They were gassed. And it's not, and respectfully, I hate how people talk when they just say, oh, like, why didn't you make that tackle? You make a tackle on Deebo Samuel and let me know how that works out.
Why do you say, why didn't you make that tackle? I have a funny comment.
I'm about to say, yeah, you little bowling ball over there, Deebo Samuel, bro. Don't go down. So, and then, bro, you got our other cornerbacks. Who's our cornerback 2? Still getting figured out. But our safeties are good too, but it's impossible to guard these tight ends too when you're getting called for everything. If you can't be physical with a tight end, what are you going to do? And that's just my impression on my team.
I think the Giants defense has the potential to be really good. It's just, again, like, it's not like a broken record.
They got to get off the field.
Yeah.
They got to get off the field. Absolutely. And I think the only way that happens is, respectfully, first of all, Andrew Thomas needs to come back. He needs to come back healthy. I think they really need to consider benching one of our guards benching our center right now and moving our right guard to center and having Evan Neal, as crazy as everybody wants to talk about Evan Neal this, Evan Neal that. In that game yesterday, or on Sunday, in that game on Sunday, I promise you it would have been a different game in the run game, especially because Evan Neal may be slow, his feet maybe not as fast to go against speed rushers. But bro, we didn't go against a speed rusher that day. Besides Von Miller, he was only outside. Bro, we went against pure fat people. Bro, they were all 305 pounds plus.
Are you like 300?
Yeah, but that's different though. I know I'm fat. There's a difference. But like, bro, they were going against pure 300-pound plus guys. So if you're doing that, why are we not going to put the 330-pound guy that's on the bench right now from Alabama to go guard them and go push them out the way? You mean to tell me he can't at least do that? Bro, I'm telling you he could do that. He was capable. I don't think they made the right adjustments yesterday. And I think, like I said, that bald-headed fuck Mike Kafka, bro, he's really irking my soul right now, bro. I'm going to tell you right now. Because he's so bookie butt at calling calls, bro. Like, I promise you, bro. Like, Max, if you're on the 1 yard line, what you going to call?
On defense or
on offense? If you're on the 1 yard line, about to score.
I'm sneaking it, personally.
Oh, you're sneaking it, right?
I'm sneaking it.
Oh, you're not gonna try to throw it to the lineman? A rookie lineman at that point?
I mean, Deion Dawkins did it twice.
No. We're not talking about Deion Dawkins here. No. Forget Deion for a second. We're not talking about Deion. We're talking about the 1 yard line, and you need a touchdown to tie the game, and you try to fake a run and throw it up and completely miss the lineman who was out of reach.
I didn't see the play, so I want to guess. It's a play action. Wilson rolled out right before your lineman was called to be eligible. He hit like a little out route or something like some shit like that.
He just ran straight.
Wait. He ran a go route at the 1.
And then I
gotta pull this up.
He didn't get called. He didn't get called for anything. That was the thing because he said he was eligible in the beginning. Okay. So you know how they got to report eligible and they go like number 71 is eligible, whatever that shit is, right? So they all knew he was eligible. But here's my thing though, we're right here. Duck your fucking dome in and get the touchdown, bro. What are we doing?
So wait, what was the down?
Bro, it was first down. It was first down. So
first down at the
first down they tried it. Okay, cool, it didn't work. Second down, they try to run the ball. We get tackled in the backfield. Third down, we try to throw the ball. Wilson completely misses Darius Slayton screaming on the other side.
Oh, that's bad red zone play, dude.
Max, you don't think I know that? You don't think I know that shit? I told you, that bald-headed fuck Mike Kafka. If I ever seen that motherfucker in person, bro, I smack shit out his forehead. I smack shit out his head, bro. Like, I promise you, bro, because I got so much beef with him, bro. He's stupid in his play calling. Even I know that, bro, and I just play Madden, bro. I'm an offensive lineman. I don't fucking control the plays. Bro, but even I would say, QB sneak that shit. Why not, bro? What happens if we do? You did it on 4th and 1, bro. When we were in the middle of the field, you did it. What's the difference of doing it there and there and there? If we play like this, bro, I promise you we're not beating a single team this year.
What's his name? Mike Kafka?
Mike fucking Kafka. Look up his bald-headed ass. I promise you're gonna fucking laugh the way he looks. He looks like a fucking douche.
He might be a nice guy. What if you meet him one day? What if one day this gets big?
Oh, he doesn't want to meet me. He doesn't want to meet me.
What if he hears this one day and he wants to meet you?
I hope he hears word for word what the fuck I'm saying, Mike Kafka. If you don't QB sneak this motherfucker next time, bro, I promise you, me and you are gonna have problems. You don't want to see me at a game. I promise you, if you see me at a game, bro, I'm spearing the shit out you like Roman Reigns. I am going to fucking ooh-ah and fucking run and spear the shit out of you. And when I do it, I'm AAing you through a table after that, bro. Which leads to our next point, bro. Guess what? Who came back in WWE? No, I'm just playing.
We'll talk about that a little bit later. Maybe. We'll see. Shout out to AJ Lee. We'll bring up the Packers really quick, and then we'll kind of skim through this. Okay. The Packers are terrifying. Their defense is scary.
Yeah,
Jordan Love is good still. I could see them making the NFC Championship. I'll just throw that out there right now.
I'm not gonna lie, the Packers defense is scary.
They're scary. I'm just gonna throw that out there right now. Michael Parsons had his first sack, obviously, towards the end of the game, but
but still, it was crazy. He chased him down. Yeah, chased him completely down. It was amazing.
That team's gonna be terrifying.
That team's gonna be absolutely scarring for years to come.
I do want to say really quick too to move on, like it kind of somewhat same topic. Cowboys Eagles game, Thursday Night Football. That was surprisingly a good game.
So I think people don't realize that, like I said, the Eagles they got a lot of people paid. Yeah, which is a great thing, but it's bad for them. Now you got to try to transition kind of off of what that is, and you're not going to always necessarily have the same people. Now, their offense line, obviously, is not going anywhere. Still one of the best offense lines in the league. Probably the best offense line in the league. But that's not going anywhere. Saquon's obviously not going anywhere. The offense looked a little shaky. I'm not going to lie. I think it's kind of crazy. A.J. Brown only had one reception or one target, rather. Like, I think that's kind of crazy. I don't even know how much Devontae Smith had. But still, I think that's kind of crazy that you barely got your receivers involved for the first game against the Cowboys. The Cowboys, I think they look good this year. And that hurts me to say through my stomach, but they don't look bad this year. I think CD's a seller. I think he can do everything in the clutch.
Passes or three.
He can do everything he can do everything in the regular game when he knows he's gonna win. But if it comes to the clutch, he just showed he's not clutch.
I will say his diving catch at the end of the game.
You gotta catch that. No,
you gotta catch that. It's still a hard. It is a hard catch.
It's a hard catch, but you get paid,
it.
bro. You when we rank receivers, right? Remember when we rank receivers? We said there was Jamar Chase, Justin Jefferson, and who else? CeeDee Lamb in that S tier. Then we go down to the A tier. If you want to be a part of that S tier, you got to make one of those catches at least. Justin Jefferson's not dropping that. Jamar Chase isn't dropping those. They are not fumbling the church's money like that, bro. And respectfully with that team, then the fumble with Miles Sanders, their running backs are... They had a good game against the Eagles till they did that stupid thing and fumbled the ball and kind of sold them. And then after that, Dak low-key played really good. He just... Nobody was catching the ball. That's like some Cam Ward stuff. They were letting them down.
Yeah, that was a great game though. I think what kind of like it was tough to watch because there was an hour rain delay. There was lightning out in Philly, and they had to like stop the whole game.
Yeah, I think it kind of messed up their flow. I agree.
I could definitely see that because that was fresh out of halftime too. But I think
they weren't playing that great before the first half.
I think it still would have been the same result.
I think so too. I don't think it would have changed.
All right, let's move on really quick. Well, you said last night you and I were talking. You said you want to talk about Chris Jones. Yeah,
bro. Let me tell you something about Chris Jones. And all the times that I watch football and see people that are as good as Chris Jones, I've never seen a person not take accountability for something that they are clearly in the wrong for. Now, I always relook at plays and try to see like maybe they did this, maybe that was the call or something. I don't even care if that was the call. Respectfully, bro, if you are on 3rd and long, bro, and your team has a chance to come back, all you have to do is contain against Justin Herbert, and you pull inside, bro. Do a pass rush move inside, knowing there's nobody else out there. Now you expect Drew Tranquil to like go chase him down and stuff, and then he couldn't get him on time, so he gets the first down and more and slides for the game. And now you're yelling at Drew Tranquil like it's his fault. It's your fault. I just feel like personally, that's a soft move. I feel like you should take accountability for what you've done. Like if you did it, it's okay. Like what Derrick Henry did after that game, respect. He said, I gotta hold on to the ball. I told everybody in that locker room, that's on me. I'm gonna take my L like a man. That's all you have to do. It's okay. Mistakes happen. Now, although people are going to be mad at you, who cares? Is mistakes happen. You're not gonna be perfect every point in your career. There's going to be big mistakes or big plays left on the table that you could have got. Get them back next week, but don't yell at nobody else for your mistakes. Take accountability. My fault. Even if they're yelling at you, my fault. I'll take accountability. Move on. That's all it is. And I'm pretty sure they made up after that anyway.
Yeah, I don't know the full story. I wasn't paying attention at all to anything about the Chiefs and
Well, they lost because of that.
Oh, look at that. Paul Levesque talking on the Pat McAfee show.
Talking about Triple H.
Triple H and Tyrese Halliburton. I don't know why.
Time to play the game.
Whatever. All right. Oh, that's why WrestlePalooza's in Indianapolis. That's going to be annoying.
I've never heard of fucking WrestlePalooza. What the fuck is that?
It's something new that's going on.
Sounds creative.
It's very
Isn't it going to be Brock Lesnar versus Cena there?
I think so. I know there's a mixed tag team with AJ Lee, CM Punk versus Becky Lynch and Seth Rollins.
You know how much we all used to crave over AJ Lee growing up?
AJ Lee's still my wife to this day. She just doesn't know it. Roxanne Perez is also my wife. And fun fact, Roxanne Perez is considered like the daughter to AJ Lee. I love
the way that you're talking right now. Like, yo.
Growing up, I loved AJ. She was dope. She was awesome. Who didn't like her?
I liked her a lot. Honestly.
She's a crazy Puerto Rican from Jersey. Sound familiar?
She was so valid. So valid.
Sound familiar? Crazy Puerto Rican from Jersey.
That sound familiar. That does sound really familiar.
Hi.
That does sound really familiar.
And then Roxanne Perez is just like Liv Morgan too.
That one.
Yo.
That one's valid.
Roxanne Perez got a dude though. AJ Lee got a dude. Liv Morgan.
Yeah.
I think she got to do it. It's okay though, because I got Emily. I got my own girl. She's not gonna be. She already knows all of this. FYI.
I will say we love our woman. We're just trolling, guys.
She just knows. She knows. Emily
listen,
is well aware.
I troll my girl all the time about Scissor, bro. At the end of the day, I say Scissor's my wife. Like, listen, at the end of the day, everybody just doesn't know, but she made the weekend because of me. But anyway, let's continue on with the next thing.
All right, so this is the last topic about football, and fittingly so because it's the last game that happened. I don't have any stats up. I couldn't find any stats, so I'm just going to talk about general basis of what I watched. Caleb Williams and JJ McCarthy. So I just want to say this.
Future star quarterbacks.
Star quarterbacks for sure. That was a great game last night.
Phenomenal game.
It wasn't a great game until more of the fourth quarter because it was kind of slow, and then out of nowhere, just back and forth we go. So I just want to say this. I got to give JJ McCarthy credit because this was his first game as a starting quarterback in a regular season.
From ACL tear.
That too, and you mentioned that too. So I take that into account. His first 2 drives were bad, but if there's something I noticed in one of those drives in the first quarter, typically young quarterbacks, what they tend to do when they get pressured, they run out to the backfield, losing about 20 yards. That happened to Cam Ward. All right.
Absolutely.
JJ McCarthy saw an opening. Okay. He decided to pressure inside.
Instead of getting sacked, then he ran, he tripped, and he could have got the first.
Exactly.
I remember that.
Another thing he could have done, he could have tried to force the ball out. He tucked the ball in and took the 2-yard loss. That could have easily turned to a pick or a 15-yard loss if he went through the backfield more. That is a professional move. I don't care if you struggled in the first quarter. You gave your defense an opportunity to make plays every single time, and I think that's what a quarterback should do. Even if you're struggling, I think you should be able to give your defense the opportunity to go out there and go save you. Exactly.
And I think that's what he did last night, and I love the way that they did it. And I honestly think, like I said with JJ, I think it's a very warming thing for Minnesota fans at the end of the day, because coming from ACL tear from your first year, your first training camp, you didn't even get a snap of preseason play. Mm-hmm. You don't know what it's like to be on that field.
And he had a, and
he has a lot of expectation on him.
That first quarter was rough for him. I'm not gonna lie. He did have a rough game.
He did.
But
when he figured it out. He figured it out. And I think he's one of those guys that's like, I'm never going to quit. I'm going to figure it out.
He looked like a pro-level quarterback.
He did.
Now, I want to talk about Caleb Williams.
Caleb was a dog. Caleb was a dog.
I think he went, 10 for 10 to start the game?
Yeah, start the game off 10 for 10.
The first drive touchdown.
He was bugging.
I was like, okay, this is a new Caleb Williams. Now, here's the thing. I think he led the league in holding the ball, like on passing plays. It was like 3 or 4
I think he just had to get comfortable too.
But here's the other issue with him, because he still has that USC mentality where he thinks he could drop out of the pocket and scramble around nonstop.
Well, it worked yesterday.
It worked, but he got lucky a few times. I will say that. There was this one pass where we were here when you saw
when he dotted Roma Dunze down the sideline, and that was absolutely phenomenal.
It was a great play. It was a great play.
I think that was a smart play right there.
It was a smart play, but he's not going to be able to do that all the time.
No, they're going to end up QB containing him, but when they do, I think it will end up be consisting in him stepping up in the pocket. I think he's smart enough to know that.
He's got to learn more how to step up into the pocket, because he drops back too far, and then it's going to be like a 20-yard loss. That happened last year to him a few times too.
It's a young quarterback thing. I personally think at the end of the day, when it comes to a young quarterback, I think there's going to be a lot of kings. Respectfully, with me, I think when you're dealing with young quarterbacks, right? Mm-hmm. If you want my personal opinion, I don't even think they should be playing until their second year at least, because I just think that you're just setting them up for certain things, and people are going to be like, oh, they're not good anymore. Look at Bryce Young. Look at Caleb last year. Look at all these different quarterbacks. You know what I mean?
The thing is, people have. I'm sorry to interrupt, but people have expectations for the likes of like C.J. Stroud, Jaden Daniels. They're like, oh my gosh, if they can do it, everybody else can't. No, those are like once in a lifetime seasons.
Even C.J. right now, C.J.'s struggling.
Yeah,
C.J.'s struggling, and everybody's like, oh, I wonder why he's been struggling these last couple of years.
But C.J. had a sophomore slump too.
He had a sophomore slump, exactly. And C.J. right now isn't, but it's his first game. I think he's going to go back to his regular self.
Yeah,
Jaden Daniels looked better than last year, even because he looked more consistent in the pocket. But like I said, you're not always going to get people that are that NFL ready off their first year. It's not a guarantee. That's why I agree with the Giants doing right now when it comes to everybody saying, oh, Giants fans are like, oh, bench Russell Wilson, do this, do that, bench. That's dumb. Because if Russell Wilson's dying in the pocket, what do you think is going to happen to Jackson Dart? And that's the start of why Daniel Jones didn't work out in the first place. You scarred his confidence because he got hit so much and took so much licks and did so many bad things under pressure that it turned him into this person that was just scared to do everything. Now he's on a different team and looks better. Jackson Dart in the preseason looked phenomenal. But what happens if you put him into real regular season games with people that are actually coming to hunt you? And it's like, not a knock on him. I think Jackson Dart's going to be phenomenal for us. I think he's going to be a franchise quarterback for us. But it's not his year yet. He needs to wait, learn, get better under Russell Wilson and Jameis Winston and take over after that.
Mm-hmm. More of the story we're talking about these two, like for young quarterbacks in the league, if just to piggyback off you and go back to the original topic.
Absolutely.
Young QBs need to learn how to try to stay in the pocket as much as possible.
I agree.
Throw it out. If you're going to throw it out, make sure you're not grounded. That's it.
I also think it's like I said, coaching fault. I think at the end of the day, if you really don't want them to make these mistakes and you get upset at them for that, don't play them.
There's one player in the NFL that can do that, and he proved that on Sunday night. Because I saw Lamar Jackson drop back and scramble about 15 yards back, and he ran for another 10 yards.
That's different. That
Lamar. Makes no sense.
That's Lamar.
Right.
That's different.
So that's about it for football talk. We're going to kind of segue really quick into the NBA, basketball overall. Have a few new Hall of Famers, okay?
Yeah.
Now, me and Trey, we are massive, and I mean massive Knicks fans.
Diehard Knicks fans since the day I came out the womb. Fellas.
When the Knicks lost Game 1 in the ECF this year, Trey saw my range of emotions. There's a curtain right behind the camera, and I slapped it twice. And I had a friend here
first game.
who didn't talk to me for 3 days. So
that was off the first game.
That was Game 1, and I was.
He smacked it. He came back in, I said, Max, the game isn't over. He said, let's go, fellas. Let's fucking get this dub. Then we lost, actually, and then he actually smacked it again. Yep. He smacked it.
Moral of the story is Carmelo Anthony is now a Hall of Famer.
That means a lot to us.
That means a lot for me, too, because he shouted out Puerto Rico. I'm a proud Puerto Rican. So when he did that,
I support them. I support them. All my friends are Puerto Rican, basically, except for Jaden.
Yeah, so I thought that was awesome. Carmelo Anthony, one of the greatest scorers of all time. You know,
definitely.
Knicks legend. It's funny because I don't know if he mentioned Denver in his Hall of Fame speech.
I don't think he did, but I don't think he had to.
I think he should have. Because he was good. He was really good.
No, he was amazing at Denver. But you know why I don't think he did it? I think because at the end of the day, him coming home to play in the Garden meant something to him way more than ever it would Denver. Because Denver right now, I even think, like, first of all, Denver's never going to retire his jersey. Think about it. They're going to retire Jokic.
15, yeah.
They're going to retire Jokic. The Knicks, they're going to retire that jersey. And they're going to idolize that man. He will be engraved as one of the best Knicks we've ever seen. And respectfully, I think it touches him as much as it touches us. Because respectfully, we thank him every day of our lives. Because he made our years go from, oh, it's over, the season is going to be hell, to at least us always having a chance.
Yeah.
And I love him so much for that at the end of the day. And like I said, shout out to Melo, bro. Listen, I grew up as a kid, half of the time thinking we weren't going to win some of these games. Melo's
like that.
He showed us something different. That Bulls game, bro, I watched that I think it was right after church, I think, actually. Because it was around my, I think it was close to my birthday time. Or no, it wasn't.
Oh, where he had the clutch three?
Yeah, when he had like back-to-back clutch threes. He was bugging that game.
Right wing threes. Mike Breen was on the commentator.
And double bangs.
But yeah, no, Melo is a Hall of Famer. That's like a big deal for us.
Absolutely.
2008 Redeem Team got inducted to the Hall of Fame. Chris Paul and LeBron James are the only active players to be Hall of Famers.
It doesn't even shock me anymore.
I don't even know if that's happened before. I should look back.
It doesn't even shock me anymore, bro. At the end of the day, both of them highly deserve it. Chris Paul is one of the greatest point guards ever, and I will wholeheartedly say that. And also LeBron James.
But it's crazy because there's a few 2-time, I think 3-time Hall of Famers.
Absolutely, LeBron is the GOAT of our generation, though. So you knew they were going to give him that.
Yeah, LeBron's gonna be a 2-time Hall of Famer when it's all said and done.
Absolutely, hands down.
Technically, that makes Dwight Howard a 2-time Hall of Famer too. Wasn't he on that 2008 team? Or was he not?
He might have been. I don't know if he was or not.
Dwight Howard.
But Dwight Howard, though, I seen a lot of people in those comments, though. They were talking about it. They said, "Oh, Dwight Howard got Hall of Fame." They said Dwight Howard was a Hall of Famer, and they're like, and that's cool. Like, I'm like, bro, I don't think y'all understand how dominant prime Dwight Howard was, bro.
Prime Dwight was unstoppable.
He was so fucking dominant.
So,
if it wasn't for the fact of injuries, bro.
Dwight was on that Redeem Team too.
Oh man, so he's a 2-time Hall of Famer now.
He's a 2-time.
And was Melo? Or no, Melo wasn't there.
Melo was on the 08 Redeem Team too.
Oh geez, that team was stacked.
Yeah.
It was Kobe too. It was Kobe. It was D Wade, Bosh, Bron, Melo, Dwight.
Darren Williams, I think, was on the team.
Darren Williams, I think, was on the team. I remember those because I remember the vlogs that they had of them. I can't remember too many of the other people, but I know that they had a couple more bigs probably.
Yeah, no, that team was insane. That
team was ridiculous. It was not fair.
Yeah. Wow, that's fun fact.
Absolutely.
LeBron and Chris Paul are active Hall of Famers. It's kind of crazy to say.
That is wild. I mean, they are currently. That means if you play them, you're currently playing with a
legit Hall of Famer.
You're playing with or against a legit Hall of Famer.
So yeah.
All right. Are we gonna get into the next one?
Yeah, we're gonna get into some of our little gambling ideas, gambling bets, advice we could give you. Not really advice. It's just what we think. Yeah, some lines that we personally have. I'll go first. I kept it really simple for me. I don't know. Yeah. Fuck that guy. So I'm gonna keep this really simple. This is my prediction for this upcoming football week specifically. I don't have any other sport because the MLB is getting slow. It's gonna pick up towards the end of the month
because baseball. October is playoff season.
Yeah. So
let's go Mets, baby.
In about 2 weeks, we're gonna talk a lot about baseball, a lot. But right now we got football. So my first prediction, I guess you could say, if I was a gambling man, I'd have Washington, Green Bay. I think that's Thursday Night Football. I believe so. Put that down as a Green Bay money line. That's easy to make out there. Mind you, I don't know exactly what I'm talking about. I'm not a gambling man, so take this with a grain of salt. I will also say I put down Jets versus Bills because yeah. And,
yeah.
I have a little parlay for them as well.
I see it.
And it's nothing good for me. I got Josh Allen 2+ touchdowns.
Probably
I think they'll cover the spread. The spread's about 6.5. And James Cook anytime touchdown. This little 3-leg parlay for that side. You could add it on to Washington, Green Bay. Put those together. I think you can make some money. If I was a gambling man, I'd do it, but I'm not. So
sorry, I just saw my N-word count. Huh? I just saw my N-word count.
Oh my god. Yeah, we have an N-word count for Trey.
I'm at 2, baby. This is probably so much more.
You got 3.
Damn.
I forgot to update it.
Can we talk about Noah Kaniga? That's not 4. That's not 4.
It's not 4, and I'm gonna leave it in.
His name is there.
You're being a dick.
Bro, that's his name.
You're being a dick. Listen,
man.
We made an agreement. No slurs.
I did it. It's his name.
It is his name. Is that how you pronounce it?
Yeah.
I
think so. It's either that or Kaniga.
I gotta look it up.
And I don't like Kaniga.
Okay, so I'm writing a note that says we're gonna find out how we pronounce his name. Why is there? You know what's so funny? He's got like 230,000 followers on Instagram.
Just for his name.
Just for his name.
How do you pronounce Noah Kaniga?
That is gonna be fun. Just find a video of someone saying his name.
I'm about to. I gotta hear this. There's no way.
Oh my god.
Load phone. Thank you. Sorry, I didn't mean to yell at you.
That there was a young man, and we found out his name was Noah. His first name Noah, like the ark, and his last name is spelled Knigga. Knigga, and we didn't know how to pronounce it, and then we did the internet searching because his dad is a coach, and so we Googled it, and we found out that it's pronounced Kaniga.
Yep. Alright, well, we're gonna keep that in then. I guess we're keeping that in.
He was wrong.
We're keeping that in.
Robert Griffin III, and he said it was.
Oh shit!
Pause it.
All right.
Trey's a child. Trey's a child. All right. Look at me. I'm editing this too. So Max, in the future, zoom in on me, okay? I'm working with a fucking child. A fucking child. Help me.
Can you blame me for that shit?
All right. Anyways, I gotta keep that. I could keep that. I don't have to, but I'm gonna keep it for the simple fact that it's someone's fucking name. All right.
It's his fucking name, bro. You can't get mad at that.
What's your gambling lines?
I mean, basically, I thought we all agreed. I thought we agreed upon all the ones that we did because the ones that I had were basically anytime touchdown David Montgomery, and I think it was anytime touchdown Josh Allen too, or I think it was 3+ touchdowns Josh Allen.
I had 2+ on Josh Allen.
I think we'll probably end up getting 3+, just at the end of the day, just because.
Well, DraftKings had it at 2+. If they had 3+, I would have said that too. If I'm being honest, I think he's gonna have 4, because fuck me. That's why.
Yeah.
All right. We're gonna move on. We're gonna move on from this little segment that we had, talking a little bit about football, a little bit about basketball. Obviously, we got a little bit off topic a few times, but hey, fuck it. Right now, we have our next segment. This kind of like help out the journalistic side.
Yeah.
If you guys ever heard of the 120-second report, some shit like that from
by MSG.
So we're gonna do that ourselves. This is what's called our 90-second update. basically shit that not a lot of people really care for, but we're still gonna include it. So
Just because. So live with it, bitch. All right, here we are with the 90-second update. So with the 90-second update, we're starting off with football. Football, there's many injuries going on already so far in week 1. Drake London has a small injury. George Kittle's going on MRI, which I just got notice of about an hour ago. Kind of ass for me, fantasy-wise. And then there's also a couple more minor injuries in terms of certain other people that are not really all that great and stuff like Matthew Golden, somebody chill, something like that. And then next up, we're going on to AJ Lee is back in wrestling. AJ Lee's back in wrestling, no, all seriousness. And it's going to be crazy to see CM Punk and AJ Lee versus Seth Rollins and Becky Lynch in a mixed tag team match. And then we're going up next with Kyle Raleigh hitting his 53rd home run of the year, which is pretty historic. And I'm already pretty sure he has the most home runs ever by a catcher in history of the MLB. I'm pretty sure 53. And he's also almost toppling. He might be the highest home run hitter right now in the MLB. Crazy going into the season like that. And then last but not least, Ben Simmons declines his deal from the Knicks of a league minimum, which means he either has two options, either to retire or to try to find a different team. The Knicks are still evaluating for that last man spot. And that is your 90-second report.
And that's it for our 90-second update. Shout out to Trey. He's nice at it. He's pretty cool with it. I'm kind. It's kind of funny because we're actually not filming the 90-second update until later, so I have no clue what he said. It's probably he's exhausted. Yeah. I hope what he said was good. But now we're back. We're back. We're gonna get back on our another segment.
Sorry, candy's making me fat. Don't eat candy.
Our next segment is called our Daily Troll of the Week. We basically have a top 3 of funny people who are in the sports world. I think it's best to start off with week 1.
Jalen fucking Carter.
In week 1, the first game of the NFL. Hold up, I just want to get this out the way. The first game of the NFL season, someone got ejected before
6 seconds after his teammate just damn near fucked his whole leg up.
Before the first snap. There was 6 seconds into the game. Before the first snap, Jalen Carter gets ejected. Why? Because he wants to hot Tua, not quite literally, but spit directly at Dak Prescott.
No crazy stuff. I can't say no homo on here, so no crazy stuff. But I mean, bro just spit right on Dak. That was so stupid.
So now his excuse was this. If you look at the video closely, Dak looks like he's spitting at him first, but he's really spitting at the ground.
Only Eagles fans would say
he's only spitting.
Philly fans, bro.
He only spit at the ground, which I found to be hysterical. So Carter took that offense and spit right at his jersey.
That personal. He said, "Bro, what you mean by that?" And then just right on his jersey, bro. And then after that, bro got ejected, and I don't know why you would do that. And he looked so clueless. I'm like, bro. It's so dumb. He said will never happen again. They said they might contemplate suspending him. You know, who knows at the end of the day how that will happen. I really hope he gets suspended. But who knows what happens at the end of the day.
I think it's a 2-week suspension and obviously a fine.
Fuck the Eagles.
At least.
I mean, hey man, we're gonna see what happens, but fuck the Eagles.
For number 2 on our list, we have another Carter. Trey was doing his absolute best to defend this man yesterday, and I was not taking it at all. I was not accepting it at all. We got Abdul Carter from the New York Giants, rookie defensive end, correct? He's a D-end, right? Now, when you play football and you're on defense, especially on the line, your job is to go after the ball, right? So Carter got right past the right tackle, I believe, and had a beeline right to Jaden Daniels. And what you're supposed to do is, go after the ball. Who had the ball? The quarterback. You're supposed to hit the guy with the ball. That's football. Well, he forgot what sport he was playing. He decided to close out like he was prime Gary Payton. Like, I got ball. Right on him instead of going after for the hit. Now, I mentioned this to Trey yesterday, and he was trying to deny. But as you can see on his face now, he's really thinking about it, because we'll have the video be playing, and it's actually very funny. It's very funny.
Listen. My personal opinion.
Oh, here we go.
I will not deny. I will listen. I will forever defend this. Shout out to my boy Abdul. You see this, bro? I got you, bro. Don't worry. I know what you were trying to do, bro. You were looking for the chip block, bro. You were looking for the guard to come screaming past because you thought it was a pull. Once you saw it wasn't a pull, you had to go hurry up and quickly just try to defend the ball. You actually did good for us because they didn't end up scoring, but it's okay. I gotta let them have this one. So I rest my case. I'm silent.
You close out in a football game.
It worked out for the better.
Yeah, it worked out. Cool. Like, yeah, sure, Daniels threw it out of bounds, but like,
threw it out of bounds and got intentional grounding. So we ended up going to the half with them not scoring 3 points.
Is that Abdul Carter's doing though? Is that Abdul Carter's doing? Get the fuck out of here. All right, for number 3.
Motherfucker.
Was it Lamar? Lamar hit a Heisman pose on a Buffalo Bills fan.
Lamar hit a dude straight up in his fucking chest, Joe. He said, I promise you, bro, air left his body.
Lamar Jackson straight up stiff arm dude. And
But
in his defense,
bro stiff armed the shit out of both of them though, so he deserved it.
Yeah, like as a fan, you are not supposed to touch.
Yeah, you can't
any
touch,
athletes.
especially a athlete that's getting paid that much like Lamar Jackson. You don't lay a finger.
You don't touch.
You're getting banned from it.
You don't touch. Yeah, he's banned.
Stupid.
I think the NFL banned him.
They banned him for life of any NFL stadium. He will never be in the NFL stadium again. He's dumb.
Like, why? I don't get
He's
it.
actually dumb.
But this brings me to this. For all of the Bills fans who decide to watch, this is who you guys are. You guys are the new Philadelphia Eagles. I want to rage bait all of you fucks because you guys piss me off so much. You guys piss me off. I don't care.
Wait.
I don't care if I'm hated in Orchard Park. I don't care if I'm hated in Buffalo. I fucking care if I'm hated up north. I don't care. Don't touch me. I don't care if you guys are Canadian and you guys root for the Bills just because Niagara Falls is right there. I don't give a fuck.
Can I ask you a serious question?
What?
Do you not want to get suplexed to the table on fire?
No. What is wrong? You see,
I'm sorry, bro.
that's the other thing I don't understand. Who the fuck thinks of that? Who?
It's creative, bro. It's hot. It's cold as hell outside.
This shit's not WWE.
Let's warm up.
Oh, dude. No.
All right, I'm sorry.
I have burns going down my arm from cooking. What makes you think I want to go through a flaming table?
Because it's football.
All right. Next segment.
Blast from the past.
Basically, we found some sports memories or, some iconic moments from this particular day in history. We're filming on the 9th, but this is going to be released on September 10th. So all this is from moments that happened on September 10th, whatever year it was. And the first thing I found, which was very interesting, I didn't fact check this, but if it's not fact checked, I'm going to sound real dumb. But if this is true, this is pretty cool.
It's kind of crazy.
In 1881, all right? Obviously, one of the only sports that was going on was
that is
baseball, at least for professional, like soccer too.
You mean 1981?
No, this is 1881.
What? They had sports in the 18,000s?
1800s.
1800s?
All right, so obviously, like they had sports before that. Okay, sports has been around for thousands of years.
The cavemen were fucking playing baseball?
I don't know.
Alright, we're back.
Alright, I'm just gonna get through this shit before I fucking punt you, okay? MLB's first ever Grand Slam was on September 10th, 1881. There's a fun fact. If you don't know, now you know, alright? In 2006, September 10th, it was the first ever Manning Bowl. Peyton and Eli Manning went at it. Week 1 of the 2006 NFL season. Who won? I'm guessing Peyton.
Peyton won. I think Peyton scored, had 174 yards and about 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, that's like besides the 2 touchdowns, that's average game. That's not really crazy.
Absolutely.
That was during his Indianapolis Colts time too. That we're talking about prime Peyton Manning. Prime.
Yeah, absolutely. I was a dog. But now after the blast from past, because obviously we give a fuck, but we don't give a fuck. But now we're on to our new one of our new topics. Basically, it fits / it's not it. And it fits / it's not it is crazy takes basically from the internet, and we're gonna say if it fits, if it's true, we're gonna say it fits.
And
if
now,
it's not it, it's false.
A lot of these takes, none of these takes are us. Let's just, except for one of them. One of them is
Maybe
mine.
one of them I was going to say. But
The last one is mine because I feel like it can be a good discussion. But some people from the internet, specifically Twitter, just say some crazy shit sometimes, and it makes me really think. But some of them are like, oh, this is kind of interesting.
we're going to talk a little bit about it. If we have a little bit of a disagreement, we're going to have a little bit of a conversation.
I feel like we're going to agree on all of this.
I feel like we are too. But
So the first one is basically are the Chiefs a dynasty still? I said the Chiefs. What the fuck is a Chief?
the Queefs.
The Queefs. The Kansas City Queefs. So, are the Chiefs still a dynasty, or are they no longer a dynasty? Personally, I don't think. All right. Let me reframe this. The question is, are the Chiefs no longer a dynasty?
No, yeah, it says the Chiefs are no longer a dynasty. It's not a question. It's a take.
Okay, my bad. All right. I think that's it. I think it's it.
You think that's it?
I think they're no longer a dynasty.
You think it fits?
I think it fits. I think that fits.
Can I be honest with you, bro?
Huh?
Can I be honest with you, bro?
You think they're a dynasty still?
I think that's not it, bro. I don't think you can judge them based off of one game first.
Oh, no. I'm not judging them based off one game.
No, I'm just saying it in general. Even the Super Bowl, I don't think you could judge them by, because regardless, being a dynasty is not just winning championships; it's getting there. And if you continuously keep getting there,
I think the dynasty run has come to an end. They were a dynasty, right?
you think it's coming to an end, though?
Yeah.
I guess I can agree with that.
it's coming
Travis
to
is
an
getting older. Patty's.
They're not winning a Super Bowl this year. I don't think they're going to make it.
I'll never count them out, but
I won't count them out, but
I don't think they will win it. But I'll never count them out of making it.
I personally don't think they're going to make it this year. I think this is going to be the end of the Chiefs dynasty after this year. Okay,
I don't hate that.
So, next question is...
The Lions are not making stuff up. That's not it, bro.
No,
that's not.
They're making the playoffs.
They're making the playoffs.
They're
They're fucking like that. The Green Bay Packers are just better right now, and that's okay.
It's one team. You got to remember too. The Lions just lost their offensive and defensive coordinators. All right, they still got to readjust.
They do. They got to get used to it again. But at the end of the day, they got Amon-Ra St. Brown, bro. They got Aiden Hutchinson coming off a broken leg, bro. Like, they're gonna be fine, bro.
Yeah, I'm not worried about them.
Right.
Has Jerry Jones given up on the Cowboys?
That fits.
I don't think that fits.
You really don't.
I don't. Do you know why?
Why?
Because he is so delusional that he still thinks that they have a chance every year. For that reason, he hasn't given up. He give up? Yes.
I think he's giving up just based off the fact of not only the Michael Parsons trade, but just the way that he's been viewing this whole past couple years. You gave CeeDee Lamb a problem with trying to pay him. You gave Dak a problem before trying to pay him. Then you just gave Michael Parsons a problem trying to pay. You gave all your top guys problems trying to pay them when it's, and every other team that they go to is not even a question.
No, I don't think that means he's given up on them, because if you give up on someone, or if you give up on something,
give up on the team.
You're like, yeah. If they're like, all right, whatever, it's done. It's over. You know.
Well, I kind of agree, because also too, he basically is their GM and he did the trade and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And so yeah,
he defended it.
Technically, yes, he hasn't given up on them, but is he stupid?
Yeah.
Absolutely. Absolutely, he's a dumbass. But hey, listen. All right, what's next? Tua should retire.
Yeah.
It's a fit, bro. Bro has way too much CTE going on right now. It's another one. It fit. Does it fit or does it not fit? The Giants need to change their quarterback already. It's not it.
No, it's too early.
It's way too early, and honestly, you gotta let Russ do what he has to do at the end of the day. And I think he's a good quarterback still. I just think that he got hit way too much during that first game, and I think you gotta let bro have a pocket in order to be successful. Because it won't work. It will be the same results with Jackson Dart. Only difference is maybe a couple extra electric plays when we're already down by a lot, which means nothing.
The last one is the Jets can finish over 500.
I think that fits.
I think that fits.
I think that fits.
Simply because of wording. Not will.
I think it fits very close. I think they go a game.
I think they'll get.
I think they go a game or so over.
I could see them being 9-8. That's 17 games. Yeah.
I can see that.
Definitely, it definitely fits. What I saw, yes, 1 week is big deal, cool, whatever. But they looked really good against the Steelers, against TJ Watt, and Aaron Rodgers decides to have the game of his 40-year-old life. So not life, but in his 40s, that's the game of his 40s. So I think the Jets can really finish over 500. Overall, this is a very, very good team. People forget about the Jets defense too. Okay, we got Jermaine Johnson's back, right? We got Quinnen Williams back.
Thank you.
Quincy Williams back. Sauce Gardner likes to hold people, but they don't call him, so we got him. Okay? Love you, Sauce. I still love you.
Yeah, I need a cornerback too. Besides that, though, I think our defense is legit.
Our defense is solid. I have full-on faith in them. And on top of that, Breece Hall, great game on the offensive side.
Great game.
Garrett Wilson, great game. Okay? Justin Fields, doing solid. People were kind of stressed after Elijah Vera Tucker got hurt, you know.
Guard-wise, that can be nerve-wracking.
I
go against the bigger.
I see that as just a fuck me because our star line loves to get hurt all the time. Okay, that's just.
It happens. Trust me, I know.
That's just what. It's just how the cookie crumbles. That's it. All right, let's move on. We got our last segment. Probably it's going to be our favorite segment.
Oh, man.
Mystery Man.
I love it.
The Mystery Man of the Week. Okay?
Now, we will not tell you guys who the Mystery Man is. You will not be blowing up his phone. You will not be blowing up his social medias because he doesn't even really be on social media like that.
But some friends who watch this,
they will know who it is.
They'll know.
Off of what he says. And even when he watches, he'll probably know what it means.
All right?
He or she. I'll give you guys a little bit. I'll make you guys think a little bit.
Yeah, so.
Can I please say the one that I got, bro?
Go ahead.
I can say it.
Let's see what the Mystery Man said. It depends on what he said. Oh my god. I think the mic already caught it.
I don't think that I whispered it. But
all right, screw it. Yeah, let's go ahead. So let me give context before this. This particular fan is a big New Orleans Saints fan.
He's a big Saints fan.
He's a big Saints fan.
He sees this year as a disappointment and a failure.
So right now they have Spencer Rattler as a starting quarterback, and before the season started, before the college football season started,
he was on march for Arch.
All right, Arch Manning, he was a big fan of his, and until Week 1 happened against Ohio State, where Arch Manning, they played Ohio State, right?
I think they did, but he went against a really good defensive coordinator,
NFL
caliber defense coordinator, and he struggled.
But
it's okay though. He's young. He's gonna struggle sometimes.
The point is, after this individual's saying was March for Arch, and then Week 1 of the CFB season.
He said, "I guess we're switching it up to the LSU quarterback, which is Nussenheimer," and he said, "We're gonna bust for Nuss."
Bust for Nuss, yeah. You guys can, yeah. This is what we deal with. This is our friend.
Shout out to Saints fans, bro. That's how y'all all feel.
We went from March to Arch to bust for Nuss. Yeah.
Bust for Nuss, yo. That's a crazy take.
This is where we're at. This is, yeah. Okay, so that wasn't even on our list, but we decided to just throw that in because this individual loves to say some interesting things. So, the next thing I have, this was texted to you specifically. Mm-hmm. This is the same person.
It was texted to me.
This individual said, "I hope Jerry Jones lives forever." And context. I agree. This was right after Michael Parsons.
Never win shit if he said, yep.
This was right after Michael Parsons got traded. Now, for you Cowboys fans out there, I think it's time to do some research and invest into therapy. Because, yes, you guys had a great Week 1, but...
Man is too rich. He's going to live forever.
Yeah, you guys are screwed. I'm sorry.
You are fucked. It's not your year at all.
And it's not your fault. It's not
your fault, but it's never going to be your year. For the next one, we're on to the next topic at the end of the day. And it's going to be there's gotta be a setting, or not, there's gotta be a setting. Yo, no, there is. The Mystery Man has said there's gotta be a setting where I can block the words NFC Championship 2018-2019 or no call because it's getting ridiculous.
So for those who don't know, and if you're watching this, I'm sure you do know, and if you don't know, then you might be watching the wrong podcast. I'm not gonna lie. If you're a football fan, you guys know about the infamous no call. It was the Saints versus the Saints.
The Saints versus the Rams.
Yeah, it was the
Rams.
That
was when the Rams went to the Super Bowl.
They lost.
And that was the time when bro blatantly hit the receiver on the Saints, and there was a no PI call.
Now, I'm like a fake football fan, so I don't remember who got hit. I don't remember who hit who. Okay, you remember?
They were nobodies. Anyway,
they might be nobodies. They might be somebodies. Made to the league. You're always a somebody if you're in the league, according to Myles Garrett.
Facts.
But yeah, I'll definitely. We're gonna play that video for those who don't know. Actually, no, I might not play that video because I don't want to get sued. So the next one from the Mystery Man himself, he sent a text to me. This is the first text he sent to me. All the other ones were to him, and he told me. Side note. That little shit Jerry looked like a Labubu today with his fit. Context: the Saints played the Cardinals this past Sunday, and this mystery man was calling Kyler Murray for 4 weeks Jerry, like the mouse from Tom and Jerry, because he runs around and he's short. I kind of find it slightly offensive, but when you put the running noise in the background, you know, like the woo 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 woo. It's kind of funny when you see Kyler Murray running around in the backfield.
He is a little madman.
He is. So the mystery man was getting like very frustrated, very frustrated when just leading up to the game, he was getting mad.
Bro, he was pissed.
He was getting very mad just leading up to the game. So yeah, I think that's all we got for today, man.
That is all we got for today, and I'm at an N count and an R count of only 5. That's great, guys.
Actually, your N word count is at 3.
And really? That's it?
Yeah, your N words count at 3.
Fucking go.
Okay, and there's another.
Oh yeah.
Another bad word that we're not going to disclose.
Yeah. Sorry, guys.
Yeah. So.
Don't say that word, kids.
Don't say bad words. It's not good.
Don't say bad words. They're not okay.
There's explicit content within this podcast.
18 plus, guys. 18 plus.
Not even.
PG-13.
It's like, I mean, granted, the bad word he said, he can say. I don't say it, and I can't say it, but I don't want to say it.
He can't say it. He just doesn't want to. Spanish and Black's word together.
I'll never say it ever.
But it's okay though.
It's alright.
But hey.
But yeah, this was it for our first episode.
Just gonna wrap it up for our first podcast, man.
If you hear me slurring, that's because I had a beverage to kind of loosen me up a little bit in the last 10 seconds, because you might have seen the edit, you might have not noticed. For those who are watching on YouTube, you probably did notice. But I had my phone on Do Not Disturb. For those who record a podcast, I don't recommend this. I had my phone on Do Not Disturb this whole podcast, and for the last 2 hours, I haven't been seeing any messages that popped up, whether it's on my phone or on my computer, because we don't have a high budget for this, so I'm using my phone. I hope it works out. And my phone was blowing up from my parents, and so my dad barged into my door, and I was like, oh, cool. So hopefully my editing skills showed that didn't how do I put this? My editing skills show that
it didn't change.
Yeah, show that it didn't change much. The most you guys might have noticed is that there was a weird cut out of nowhere.
Hey,
that's why.
It's a great add-on.
We'll never show that ever. Matter of fact, ever, because I deleted that part of the clip anyways, because I don't want to remember it. And after it happened, I decided to take a nice shot of tequila to try and loosen me up, because
it warmed his soul.
To warm my soul, chase it down with Celsius. I'm 22. I'm over 21, just for context. Okay?
He's lying. He's 17.
I'm 22. You guys could look at my license.
Check his ID. He's 17.
Excuse me. Rutgers class of 2025. All right? 22. Decided to have a nice little drink to loosen me up, to try to calm down a little bit. Mm-hmm. And yeah, you know what? How about this? Before we end the podcast, okay? How about this? All right? We're already 18 plus. We might as well just keep the vibe going. I'm gonna take another drink.
Go right ahead.
I'm gonna take another drink. All right. Here, for those who want to know what my drink of choice is, this. Okay.
It's that brown liquor.
This is 1800 tequila. All right. This is the añejo. It's a nice bottle. This was given to me by my uncle.
Do what you gotta do, buddy.
Now. Yeah, I'm gonna take a nice drink.
And as you're taking a drink, I'm just gonna close it out a little bit. And we just this we're coming up to till next podcast, honestly, and we're gonna just say good luck to everybody in week 2. Pray that everybody stays safe and healthy. Good luck to our colleges that we graduated from. Good luck to RU. Good luck to Post University football, man. Shout out to my boys, bro. And yeah.
Remember, we don't just talk about football. We got other things in mind too. Wait till the baseball season starts.
Good luck to volleyball too. Shout out to my little wigga jit. There you go.
Who now?
Don't worry about it, bro. She'll know who it is.
Well, yeah. So we talk about a friendly reminder in the Pink and Max podcast. This is the second time we've even said our name.
Yeah, facts.
Yeah, we talk about all sports, right? I really hope you guys enjoyed this. We had some of our rants, a little bit of analysis from him, because I don't know a lot of football as much as I should. But once the NBA season starts to get going, and especially when, there's intense games, that's more of my sport. And then baseball, when that goes down, that's also my sport.
Yeah, we're looking for Juanito Soto homers.
I would love to talk about the Yankees a little more. He's a Mets fan, I'm a Yankees fan. We're not going to go far because,
It's encrypted on the hat, baby.
It's been a bit of a struggle. It's encrypted in my hat, too.
It's all right. We get through the struggle just like everybody else gets through the struggle. You feel me?
We need a bullpen.
Absolutely.
To say the least. But we're going to talk a lot about that in the end of September and the beginning of October. You guys should keep tuning in. This has been the the Pink and Max podcast.
Absolutely.
Salut, and we'll see you guys next week.